Hello my cuties, well cutienesses. Here I am with my look number 4 of my Valentine's looks for 2018. And this one is, as you can see, a very pink one. And if you want to see how I did this pink look with the special eyeliner, maybe you can see it, it's in silver. And of course my crystals. You'll just have to keep on watching as I'm getting started right now. Hello my gorgeous darlings, my sweet peas. Here I am again for number 4 of my Valentine's Day looks, and today it's going to be all pinks and purples, but I have tried a different program on my camera again to see if you get to see the real colors. That had to be out before I can start doing any makeup. I am grabbing back to my Vichy Lift Active Flexi Tan from the pharmacy in the color Clear Opal. I love this formula. It's very liquid, as you see, and that might be the difference between the Dermacol and this, that this is so liquidy, because I've got older skin, you all know that. I'm gonna be 48 this year, and I am under the impression that the more moisturizing, the more my skin is happy. So let's make her happy and give her this Vichy foundation instead of Dermacol. And I am doing a total different skin procedure, as I may name it that way, if I may call it that. I have changed my foundation. There's a blouse falling and nobody's touching it. That's so creepy. There is no one there and there's a blouse falling from the cupboard. Spooky. I am going to spray some setting spray onto my beauty blender, and I am going to buff in my foundation. I'll use the back first. I got a compliment yesterday on my brows. Oh my god, and I always think my brows are a disaster. Was it a joke? Was it real? I don't know. I think it was a sincere comment that my brows looked great. They weren't that bad in my last video, I must admit. But getting a compliment on my brows was something that I had never ever expected. So thank you for making me so happy. There we go. I think this has got a much more natural tint for me instead of the Dermacols, even though I had mixed them together. But I think in the next times that I will use it, that I am going to add my Nuts Gold Oil to the Dermacol. It gives a little bit of a shimmer, but mostly it is so much more moisturizing, liquid. Yeah, it's making every foundation perfect. It just gives that incredible extra to it. It's just amazing. Now I'm going to take my face powder that I always use, my BB Nude by L'Oreal, and my magical brush. If it would be anywhere near normal, I would be doing this all day. Or let somebody else do this to me. Oh, this brush is so... Oh, I just cannot get over that brush, and there's no other explanation, but I am a brush freak. Now I had this, because this seems to be a very great brush for highlighter. I'm gonna keep that aside for later on. This is a package just that I opened from Blop, Maxim More that I haven't used yet, so it's got a bra, a lash comb. There, okay, that aside, I am gonna see where my lip plumper is, because this seems to be the perfect moment to put it on. I am taking my Ardell brow powder and I'm gonna try this new angled brush. As always, I'm going into this brown, not the reddish tone, but the dark and the light brown, mix them together, and with a light, I start in the front of my brows. Okay, I'm gonna grab a spoolie, comb through, unharshen the lines, and use a brow gel. Now, if I use a clear or a colored one, it doesn't matter, as long as my real brow hairs, which are not that many, or I don't have good brows like some people are lucky enough to have, I just brush them up and make them stay in place with a brow gel. I am not a brow expert, definitely not. I'm not a specialist in doing brows, absolutely not, but I do my best to make them a little bit natural, to keep them my own shape and whatever, you know. Okay, well, let's get back to normal in the context that is possible with me. Okay, I am going to start with a neutral undertone as my transition color. So I'm taking a fluffy brush. Let's see, today we are gonna go for pinks and maybe a bit of purple, I don't know yet, but it's gonna be pinks all over. Let's start with this, and I'm gonna do my eye base with this color. I'm taking a flat but still fluffy applying brush, and I'm gonna dive into this color that you can use as a blush or as an eyeshadow. And I'm gonna start in my crease and the outer V. I'm feathering it out more horizontally because I'm gonna make my wing go out very far today. So I'm going to this brighter pink and pop that in the crease. Now I am going to this very shimmery pink from another palette, and as I often say, just mix palettes. Don't be hung up, unless you're sponsored, but don't be hung up on one brand or one palette. Just choose the colors that you like, and I'm taking a very flat applying brush for this, and I'm gonna use that for my moving eyelid, and I also bring that out where I'm gonna bring my wing. Very nice already. So then up next, what I want to do is take a small tapered brush and I'm gonna go into the purple. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of this purple and I'm gonna pop that in a crease and deepen out my corner. I always start with the tiniest touch and then I see how I can build up. Then I take a real fluffy blending brush and blend that edge and the colors together. You see the difference between the pink and where the purple is blended in. It's a soft blend, but it's very, very different already. And now I would actually want to make something like a cut crease, but instead of really cutting a crease with concealer, I am gonna try, and people, I haven't done this before, I'm gonna try to do the outer half with the product directly. So I am going to take a small flat brush, this one, and I am gonna use this product immediately on the eyelid. And with the brush, I'm gonna try to shape a half cut crease. Now, I have put on my glitter cream, and I know it's not even, but there's gonna be a line on the top, so it's not that important. Now I'm taking a purple pencil and I am going to line my lower lash line with that. And I know that's ugly, but it's all in the beginning phase, people. It's all in the beginning phase. Now I do have this matte graphic Maybelline liner, and this has a tip that is very weird. And I can't even get the plastic off. This is supposed to be in there, but it was on this. So I'm gonna try to make a wing with this thing that I actually hate. I also have to make the weirdest faces to get a line with it. I have bought this once by mistake, and I hope I will never ever make that mistake again, because I am not capable of making a decent liner with a marker pen, because this is the shape of a marker pen and I like my tip. I like a tip, you know. I have my Model's Own cream, which is so gorgeous. I'm using the same brush that I was using before, and I am going to pop on in the middle of my eye this beautiful, incredible rose gold. And I really want to use that to cut the crease at the beginning. And I am going over that black liner because I want to have it smudged. Therefore, for once, I didn't mind that my black line was a mess. So I'm leaving that more holographic on the outside and the pink on the inside. That's that. I adore that color. I really, really adore that. It's so creamy, easy applicable, and so pretty. Now, as you see, it's all shimmery and glam, and of course that is exactly what we want. Now, what I want to do is work it off with silver. So that is going to be the hardest part of this makeup, and that is make the line of the cut crease with this silver liner. I don't know if you really see that line, but it is so special. Oh. I'm also touching my inner tear duct with this color. You gotta let the rest dry perfectly like that. And if I want to accentuate that liner, I am going to use the pink that we used in the beginning, this very dark pink, and I'm gonna use it on a very small flat appliement brush. And I am going to smudge right against that silver line, just underneath it. So I'm making a dark pink line underneath the silver. There you have your pink liner and you have your silver liner on top. So it's a little bit of a shadow that seems to be under that silver. Now I am going to feather that a little bit down so that instead of a harsh line, it really comes onto the eyelid. I'm really pulling it downwards to widen that line without pulling away the shimmery stuff that's under it, because this is a matte color. It's actually a blush. Gorgeous. Now I am going to use these pink tones also to work underneath the eye, but before I do that I'm gonna do my concealer. I have my Pop Feel here, which is kind of pink for me, but okay. We're having a pink look, so my face can be a little bit pinkish too. There you go. Let's buff that in. I am going to take my beauty blender. Some mascara catching. Eyelash catching, and then put on mascara. Gonna put on some mascara. Bye Cura, which is just from our supermarket. But I love how it doesn't clutter. Now, taking my highlighter, I'm taking my finger and I'm gonna apply that underneath my brow and here on that outer corner. Not too much, because I'm gonna take a pink shimmer too. This very light pink from a Max & More palette, and I'm gonna use that on top of my highlighter. I'm not using it by itself because it's way too pink if I use it alone. But I'm also gonna take it and put it just in the center of my eyelid as the most focal shimmer point. I'm mixing the two lightest pinks here together, and they are gonna be the shimmery center point of this look. and I do not like striped stripes, so I feather it out a little. For my lower eyelids, for my lower lashes, I prefer the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume because that wand is so magnificent. It's so easy to work with. And I don't know why I'm doing my lashes before I did my lower eyeshadow. I presume I just forgot. Now I'm going to take this bright, actually blush color again, and I'm gonna go under my lashes and smudge it onto the black liner, purple liner actually, under my eyes. Just wiggle it under there. So that it mixes together and connect it on the inner and outer corner. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now for my lips, I want to use a lip gloss that's actually a lip stain. But first, I'm gonna do my contour. I'm also gonna take off my lip plumper so that I can already put the lip contour there and have a glitter. And I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. Taking my normal highlighter, I'm gonna put some shimmer on the bridge and the tip of my nose, on the forehead, I love that way of applicating instead of with a fan brush. I think it's more nicely divided than with a fan brush. I'll have to experience that a few times before I can tell you for sure. So, blush. As we are having a very pinky party here today, I'm going for a nice pink blush too. Taking my tulip brush, I'm gonna mingle this with the highlight and the bronzer. I never go for a very pink blush, and especially at my age, never on the apples of the cheeks, always high and out. I am taking the Real Techniques brush and I am going into a bronzer. This one's by e.l.f. Can't get it open. Can't get anything open today. Okay, so warming up my face. Love that. I really love this bronzer. I normally barely use a bronzer, but this one is so gorgeous. Falsie time. Now, so in my pouch here, I normally have a very, very long-lasting lip gloss, a very pink one, this one. It is by Sonaya, and I know that is a very expensive brand, but it's so gorgeous and I really want to use it today. It's so beautiful. What you can also do, and I really like the romantic stuff, that is put some hearts or flowers or anything on your brow bone or on your eyes when it's Valentine's Day. So today I want to do that too, and I am taking stick-on self-adhesive, very small, like diamonds, you know, like diamonds, and place them right there. Oops, I wanted to place it on my face, not in my lap. I am going to take a toothpick, take a tiny bit of lash glue and tap on 3 dots, and I'm gonna apply little crystals, very little crystals, right underneath my brow bone, which gives such a cute little touch and a little bit of dimension to the look. Now I'm gonna try to place them the same on this side. It's gotta be a little lower. That might be the spot. It might be the spot. There you go. So I will be right back with my finished look once my crystals are dry. So, haha, this is the final result of this makeup look. I really want to thank you all for watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up. And for me, there's as always just one thing left to say, and that is, my love for makeup is spread all over to you, and I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming videos. So for now, bye bye! Sure hope you got that. And that too.